Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. So it is Tuesday. The week is already starting, going by quick. And welcome everyone. Welcome. It's Tuesday. Let me see. Hello, hello.
Hello. How are you?
Great. Good. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Alrighty, yeah. I'm running just a little behind. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Just a little bit. I was working on it. Wasn't moving fast enough for me. Time was flying. My little fingers wasn't.
Would you say my little fingers wasn't, huh?
It was not moving fast enough. I said, come on.
Well, you see, I'm having difficult trying to set up my. Hmm. Well, well. And I don't. Ouch. Doesn't
You
have
got
to do it that low, huh?
you got it?
Well, I think I'm getting there. Let me see if I do this like this. Just, I figure I got to turn it so I'm not just in the light. How did that look?
It looks better
Yeah, I thought so. I was hoping anyway.
if it
Mm,
sits up for you.
yeah, come on, act right. Okay, we might be getting there. Okay, maybe. How there? Now,
That looks good.
that's okay. That's better than where I was at.
That
All
looks
righty.
okay. So we're gonna change the topics up a little bit. I did send it to Marsha. Is she gonna join us or
She said she
no?
was trying to get her stuff together. She might pop in a few minutes.
Okay. I sent it to her.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Okay. Yep. So how was your day today? Beautiful.
That was great. Did a couple runs, ran a couple errands, and then back home. Not a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. So y'all was out again today, just riding.
Well, we ran to the drugstore a little bit. I mean, to uh the red market, whatever that is called. What's that red market called? What's the market on Emerson and well on 34th, Massachusetts? Chuck's.
Oh, okay. The meat. Okay.
Yeah,
Where they
we
get
went
the
over
meat.
to Chuck's. We stopped by Monica's, and then we came on back.
Okay.
I
All
done called
right.
it everything but what it's called.
I'm like, what is it?
Yeah,
Okay. Y'all was riding Prince, riding Mr. Day.
yeah. We was riding in the Escalade today. And he always
Riding
forget
Mr.
when we ride in the Escalade with Prince, when he locked the door,
Uh-huh.
when Prince moving all around in the car, it makes the alarm go off.
See. And see, he don't do that with us. Like if we leave him in the car, he's sitting there. I think I'd be scaring him now. I think when I'm driving, he probably like this lady is crazy. She's
He
going a
might.
little too fast for me. I think I scared him. I said, Prince look like he's scared. He be down on the seat like I ain't moving. He do. He
don't
do.
don't
I said, oh, I'm driving too fast for him. He ain't used to this.
don't do Prince like that. Don't do Prince like that.
Sorry, Prince. I just be rolling. That's it.
See.
Yeah. So let me see. Um, we can do this one if Marsha joins us. Not
Mm-hmm.
anything else. That'll be a good one. I know Riri gave me that topic.
Ray.
Yeah, she throw out a few of them here and there.
Okay. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I hear the music. I hear him.
Girl, I'm trying, but he's feeling TK, so
I see. He feeling it already. He is feeling it. So I did a thing. I started. I did some jackfruit tacos today.
some who?
Jackfruit tacos.
What is that? Okay.
It's a actually like a vegan meal. So the jackfruit, you can either get it in a can or you could get it frozen. So I
Oh,
looked everywhere for the can. Nobody had none yesterday. I went to 4 different stores. I was tired. So I ended up getting the ones that was in a bag. It was a little bit different. I'm gonna try to find the ones in the can next time. I said I'm gonna go online and look because I guess it'd be easier just to order it online.
yeah.
And then
Did you
because
go to Sargayagas or whatever down there?
it was closed by the
Oh,
time because we had to pick up Reese. She went to a soccer game yesterday.
okay.
So it was close, so I didn't get to make it there to that one. That's I know they said they got it there, but I went to Fresh Time, I went to Trader Joe's, none of them had it, and I end up getting it from Walmart actually. Out of all places, Myers didn't even have it. They had like the snack thing. I was like, I don't want that. So I end up getting it from Walmart. But it's like once you cook it and smash it up, it looks like shredded chicken or pulled pork.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but the one I had looked more like a fruit. It looked like once you cook it up, looked more. The texture was like a mango.
Okay.
But I cooked it up, seasoned it, and I added a little bit of taco seasoning on there. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's
Okay.
not nasty, but it tastes like a mango. It's kind of sweet. But I
Oh.
guess the ones in the can are kind of raw, where it's not
Mhm.
sweet.
Okay.
So I made them into tacos. It wasn't bad. So I had one taco of that just to try it, and I had the vegan cheese. It was pretty good as well. So I was like, okay, that was cool. And I had some broccoli. So
Okay.
trying to get my life together. I'm doing just a little bit at a time. I ain't
Baby steps.
baby steps. I do want to make some cauliflower wings. I did see that recipe too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That'll be probably next week though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
hmm Yep. You got plans for the weekend?
This weekend, no, not really. We're gonna chill because heck, next weekend I gotta go to. We're going out of town, so
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
I am gonna need to talk to you, maybe in Shanita after with the show because Cheryl did say, "Well, who's cooking?" I said, "Them girls know how to do it. I done taught them well. I think y'all can do it for the holiday."
Yeah.
Yeah, I said we cannot not eat just because you don't have a man barbecuing. And I think Pookie probably have to work, don't he?
Probably.
Yeah,
I know we talked about it. He probably do.
yeah. So y'all gonna do? I'll be back sometime Sunday. So I think y'all can do it and have me right.
hmm
Yeah, I'll be proud of y'all.
I'm gonna see. I mean, I know how, but I'm just saying I'll see.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I can leave you in charge to take the lead to make sure you guide
Mhm.
them.
I wouldn't say all that, but I do what I do. I'll do what I do.
Okay, okay,
Yeah. So we'll try to figure it out and see what's what.
okay.
Yes, we will. Thanks for coming in. When you enter in, please hit the like button, share the video out. We had some topics today, but we're going to change it up. Um, our special guest he's not able to come in today. So it was more based on a men's point of view. So we're not going to do those topics today. We'll just wait for another day. But we do have some topics. Um, I know we're gonna do one. I'm not sure if we already did this or not because I just write them down and I can't remember if we do them or not. So, I know one is it cool for women to sleep with a lot of men like men do?
That's what is. That's one of them today.
That's one of them today.
Okay.
That could be one of them today. So we'll see where this goes, and let me see. Yeah. And then if Marsha comes in, we could do the other one
Okay.
and see. Or we could do it. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm with
So,
you. I'm following your lead.
okay. So, were you able to watch the DNC yesterday a little bit?
Uh, no.
Okay. I threw you off on that one, huh? Okay.
Yeah. I'm
I,
like,
I caught a little bit of it when I came in. We got here pretty late, so I just caught a
what's the
little bit of it.
DNC?
The Democrat
Oh,
convention
yeah.
thing. Okay.
Okay. Okay. No, I actually I didn't. I was knocked out. Okay, my bad.
Mhm. Yeah. So I caught a little bit of it. Not too much of it. I just watched it a little bit, see what they were talking about, and I think I ended up falling asleep on it myself. So.
Yeah. I know I've been seeing stuff about with a lot of um say black celebrities or whatnot want to call Kamala out and this, that, and the other. But it's kind of like really we have to pick the worst, the better of the two evils.
Hmm.
And um, in the reality for real and the for real thing, it depends on how who's really running the house on what someone can get done and
Hmm.
passed and whatnot. So it's not just all on that person. It's the whole um it's the whole thing. So I mean you could go in, you could win. Keita the one.
Hmm.
You can't just pass and get things done. No, they have to be voted on, they have to be passed that way.
Yeah.
And a lot of times your opponents are just gonna vote against passing things because you're trying to get them passed.
Yeah. Exactly. You just the
And it do
face.
depends on who their bed mates or who they done made promises to
Yeah.
and what.
Yeah. You just that face.
Yeah. And so we got to do better as a person and as a party. Us brown, black, and yellow individuals in picking somebody who's representing our voice instead of
Mhm.
just because they are a person of color. But we know going with the non color candidates that they have out here right now, that's not the way to go.
Mhm. Yeah. Most definitely. I agree with that. I know it ain't gonna always be about
One
what
day,
they could
hopefully, it
do
won't.
for blacks, but we need a common ground. We need something. I mean, because I've seen a lot of stories on the ones that they allowed come over here and how much they're getting and um, how much they received in funding and all kind of stuff. So, and I'm like, well, you got to
We,
think about the people that's here that's already homeless, but
yeah,
you got a
we've
whole
been
pot.
waiting on our 40 acres and a mule. We still ain't got that.
Yeah. So that's not right. But
But instead of sitting there crying with your hand now, do something. We have to do something. And we
mhm,
do have more people that look like us that are in the entertainment field or in sports and whatnot. The bottom line is, who forget who they are and where
mhm,
they come from, and forget that driving in the right area in the middle of the night would equate to driving black. And then you're going to realize you're not so much above.
Yeah.
who you thought you was. And
Mm-hmm.
that's not right either. But I mean, come on, we gotta work on changing. We need all types of, even policing us. What we look like having police is coming from areas that they never even seen anybody
Mm-hmm.
that look like us. And with all the stories that they've been told through generations and whatnot, is still being told that foolishness, they are scared to death. So that's why they don't need to be running on these calls where
Right.
somebody with mental illness is distressed,
Mm-hmm.
or just because, you know, we got big boys. They ain't even looking like kids. Okay, they big as I don't know what, but they kids, and they shoot them in an area that's gonna kill them. But
Mm-hmm.
you take a grown person that is just like them, they got over a 90% chance of just being wounded.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
So we got to do better, and we got to make people accountable for their actions when they do that. Okay, the person weighed 300 feet from you. You're gonna say they had a knife or what you thought was a gun. Why couldn't you just shoot and aim at their hand then?
Mm-hmm.
Wound them. You ain't got to kill them dead. You taking a headshot. Bam.
Yeah. Taking a headshot.
That ain't right. I mean, that was the profession I wanted to do at one time, but it was still mainly to help, not to just hurt and put. But even the ones we do have, like us, they take that oath that they take because they are in that sorority of the blue, and you screwing over
Hello,
everybody.
Susanna. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. And I'm not saying it's still wrong because you do get a lot of people that's out there that still want to do right, abiding citizens that want to be able to help out the people, help out the community the right way. It's
Right,
just
right.
unfortunate you got a lot of bad ones out there, people who don't care, and that's their whole goal is to do that. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yes, that is so true. So let's go on and get to the nitty gritty.
All righty.
Uh, so do you feel like it's cool for women to sleep with a lot of men like men do?
No, we don't have to do everything they do. We do not. Our society is jacked up on a lot of things, and first and foremost, I think it's still it is. Let's not forget our fellows who don't, and who are in monogamous relationships, and they don't believe in all of that. You got to give them their props, because
Mhm.
everybody don't move like that. But for the ones that do, I'm not in a race to prove to a guy that I can do, or I can get as many notches in my belt as he do.
Mhm.
I don't want to be. That's a ragamuffin.
Yeah.
I'm not looking to do that, to be that, and for what? But I think if you are single, you grown, just make the best choices that you can make, because see, we still don't talk about, it's all STDs out here. Some you can get rid of, some you can't. Then you ask, was it worth it?
Right.
Was it worth it? And you
Mhm.
got to these people, we have to be responsible. I can't make any man be responsible for my health. If I
Mhm.
lay down with that man and we ain't talked about it, we ain't had crucial ask crucial questions with just a straight yes or no, or we have not had a physical, because you could have something that you didn't know you had. You
Mhm.
could have something stirring in you that been stirring in you for a long time,
Yeah.
men and women. So I think to be a responsible adult is to know what your um, health is, your sexual health is.
Mhm.
So at this late age in the day, and like I said, at this point, it's nothing new. So, uh, you know, we're gonna have to do that and have these discussions, but before we cross that threshold, and that's gonna tell me a lot because if trying to have these conversations with you, you're not willing to participate, but you ain't willing. We ain't got there's no future in nothing later.
Yeah.
And if it's just for the right now, if you ain't strapping up, that's on you. And it's a female's responsibility. I'm not. It's not those days where he has the protection. Nah, I'm gonna need to have it. You're gonna need to use it.
Hmm.
If you compromise it, then done deal. I'm out.
Yeah. Especially if that's something that you don't mind doing with sleeping with a lot of people. So I know some men feel like it's not right, of course, because a woman will be judged on that, even
Yeah,
though they don't get judged.
right.
And I don't like the fact that they feel like it's a man's thing to do. That's not true. A man's thing to do is to sleep around. That's their job. No, that's not really their job to sleep around. Especially if you single, then you could pretty much do whatever you want to do. But if you consider yourself in a relationship or whatever, even if a woman is single, I look at it like it's just bringing down her value of different men that you are sleeping with, especially if you feel like you want to sleep with a lot of them. I know some women that I don't know no one that sleeps around with a lot of guys, but just the fact that everybody that you want to sleep with, it's different ones you want to sleep with. So I see that. Most
They say
definitely.
everything that sparkle ain't gold.
No.
Glitter, it ain't gold. So we have to have some boundaries.
Hmm.
Uh, and I don't see nothing wrong for asking somebody what their body count is.
I was gonna say that's just the new terms anyway. What's your body count? I don't think a lot of them really want to know what it is because it probably scares some other guys or girls.
It
Uh,
would scare me if you come telling me this astronomical number. I don't want you, because
hmm
who truly wants something that everybody done had.
hmm
I don't. I mean, no. I wouldn't judge a woman. That's her prerogative, especially she a single person. You live your life how you want to. Just be safe. Protect yourself. Be safe.
hmm Yeah.
But I'm not going to judge. I'm not looking down on her. Just her. That is her right. And
Yeah.
everybody's not cut or don't even want to be married. Uh, and then you look at the girl, I would not want to be anybody 18, 19 right now because look at what you got out here to deal with.
hmm
I don't want it. I,
Yeah.
I couldn't want it.
Yes, most definitely. Not at all.
Now,
Not
when we
at
get a
all.
little bit older, and I don't want nobody that done been with everybody.
Mm-mm.
Shoot, he didn't have. No, baby, I don't care if it was when we in our 20s and now we in our 40s. Uh.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Because you still like you don't even know what that person got.
That's it. I don't. Mm-mm. You, she can see you. She can see.
Oh goodness.
Oh, okay. He said hi.
Hello.
She said hello.
He is jamming. He ready for a dance.
Yeah, he's feeling good. So I'm on
Hmm.
full tip, baby, full tip. Good. Everything popping.
Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Now you done got me flustered and everything. Yes, I'm like, okay. But yeah, we know. And I mean, it's a lot of girls. I got girls. She got a girl. It's too many. Carry yourself. Don't fall for the everybody's doing this.
Hmm.
that ain't a good enough reason. No, no,
Right.
no. And at this point, we have, I don't care who you are, what you're doing. I'm not here to judge, but even if you're in a girl on girl, boy on boy, whatever kind of whatever, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, Q, I, J, K, be careful. That's
Mm-hmm.
all. And if you're not being careful with your most prized possession, yourself, it's not about nobody else's responsibility to.
No, it's your job.
And I don't know because they're doing it or everybody's doing it. That's not a good enough. No, no,
Yeah.
no, I couldn't get this. I can't that haze. I'm trying to get it where
It's
that's
not hazing.
that's
It's,
a little better, isn't it?
yeah, it's good.
I got to see if I can't get it to stay like that. Oh, girl, he is feeling good.
He done came in there and threw you all off. Done messed up
My whole, yeah.
the whole vibe.
I'm like, don't laugh, Kia. But yeah, what do you think? I mean, you younger. What's your opinion?
Just a little bit, but um, I disagree with it too. I don't feel like they should. Um, I feel like they should have standards. Um, it shouldn't. If a guy feels like that's what he wants to do, then that's on him. But for a woman, I feel like you should have standards. I don't feel like she should just be out here sleeping around with any and everybody.
No. And then if that's what you want, honestly, tell me that that's what you want. Then
Yeah.
I still have you give me my
Good
right to
evening.
make a decision if this is what I want to be involved in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So our topic tonight, for the ones that's just coming in, is it cool for women to sleep with a lot of men like men do? And I'm not saying every man does. I'm just saying some do. You do have some that does. Um, so that is a topic for tonight, just to get everybody's opinion on this. Um, yeah, I just feel like we have standards, and I wouldn't want to be called anything else if I'm sleeping with three or four or whoever, many people. So you just got standards.
Yeah, that's what they think. Come on, audience. How many we got out there?
It was three. Now it's only two. I don't know who's out.
Talk to us. What you think?
Yeah, give us a little feedback. What's your thoughts? Yeah, most definitely. I don't. I disagree with that. When you come in, please hit the like button. Share the video out if you can. Subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel, please. So, yeah. So I most definitely. I don't think it's right.
I'm not going to say right or wrong because I think that's individually each person's preference, and I don't think there's a right or wrong. Now, morally, there is, yeah, don't, but just see because the deal is men can do it and they're going to be high fived and all that. A
Hmm.
woman do it, you be 80 years old sitting at in the church, they're going to remember that was loose lip Lucy.
They sure will. Hey, Miss Love. Hey, Reality Checks. Hey, Ryan, RJ. So, Makita said to each his own, but for her, that's not what she would do. That's true. And then why you say that, Makita? Why would you say that? RJ said, I feel like women shouldn't sleep with more men than a man does with women. So you saying it's okay for a man to sleep with plenty of women? Is that what you're saying? The topic is it cool for women to sleep with a lot of men like men do? What's your thoughts on that?
But I think we would probably be surprised at the number of men just trying to knock everything down. A lot of men are more than we give them credit to. It's like, I could have, but I won't. See, because you still got a lot of them who was raised or had, you know, um, was taught good morals. They don't want anything that's just too easy because one of the things they're told, if it's that easy, you don't really want it.
Yeah, most
And
definitely.
some of them really believe that, and they just think, and they know it doesn't prove anything about their manhood. That's not based on how many numbers they got, how many bodies they got under their belt.
Yeah.
So, I think we might would be shocked on that.
Yeah.
But I mean, one way is we do need to probably all of us could stand.
Yeah, that's true. Um, let me see. He said no, a man shouldn't do it either. That's true. Um, no, too loose to count. I mean, I just even if we could just get somebody just to sit up there and say why they do it, like what do y'all get out of it? Is it a rush? Is it a thrill? Like what is it? I just want to know. Just curious minds. I don't want to do it. I just want to know. No, too loose to count. She said too loose to count. Yeah, there's a disconnect no matter who's doing it. And that's what I'm saying. Like what is the disconnect? Like is it a thrill that why they do it or like what is it to make a man or a woman feel like they need to sleep around? Is it something you're not getting at home or you don't feel wanted at home by your partner? I mean like we said it don't even have to be a relationship wise. It could be a single person or maybe they feel like they just need to be wanted by everybody they talk to.
And yeah, well, because you do have a lot that don't feel love, and that's their way of connecting.
Mm-hmm.
So, some of it could be based off of childhood trauma. Um, yeah, some of it could. A lot of people's actions these days are based off of things that they went through that they never healed. Some of them don't even realize it. That was
Exactly.
something they went through.
Yeah. Hello, TC. Not sure who you are. Some are doing some doing it to keep the bills paid for one.
Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a legitimate.
Money man, but to put the funds in their account. I mean, some of them do. I'm not saying it's right, but if that's what they want to go for, yeah. Some never had fatherly love or motherly love. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
hey Tanya. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we were just talking about if a man, would you ask a man or a woman their body count and how y'all feel about it? It could be lots of reasons. Some may abuse, some are searching for love or just feeling. Can you see the comments or you want me to read them?
Oh, I cannot.
Okay. So Makita said because she don't want to sleep with a lot of men. Where you go?
I'm here. I don't know why.
Okay, there go your picture.
Dude, I'm
She
all
don't
over.
want to sleep with a lot of men, and some women that's her business. She can't control what they do, but she control what she do. RJ said, but a man don't want someone who sleeps around. Like you wouldn't want anyone to have a key to your house.
Some of them don't know they do have that.
Reality check said she think it goes back further than the adulthood years. Yeah, I believe it does. With some anyway, and especially not having a father. I'm seeing people, especially they looking for the right type of love, so they will be the ones that will probably sleep around too.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a lot of reasons. Some have been sexually abused, some are searching for love or just feeling being wanted. It could be so many reasons. That's true. Yeah. The body count. I think it would probably scare me if I did find out somebody that I'm talking to or potentially sleeping with, if I find out their body count. I think it would scare me.
That would be the reality that I needed to stop me. To hold it. I don't.
He said some following their parents' example. Oof, that's kind of rough. You
And
know,
some, that's what they was guided to do. Look at like what you said about the 80 babies.
mm-hmm.
They the examples and what they were shown. They're just acting out of it. It means nothing. It's just it. It's not for it ain't about love. It's about survival for a lot of people.
Yeah, it is. It is. That's what we were saying, Tanya. Too many diseases out there, and you never know what a person got. You could catch. So that is true. That is most definitely true.
And you're not safe just because you're married or been in a long-term relationship. You're never safe.
Hmm.
You you're not, unfortunately, because the dark side of it could happen to anybody, and you're sitting there wondering how.
She said, learn how to work hard and make your own and maintain a personal level of respect for your body in different generations. Yes, that's true.
Definitely, but we need to empower our young people
We
to
do.
to first and foremost. That was my biggest fear. Don't be a follower. One, two, you pay real close attention to who's giving you the advice. You look at them and what are they doing. How could I would look at somebody who was say trying to give me advice on marriage.
Hmm.
Two questions would be: are you married or have you ever been?
Yeah.
And if no is the answer to those, I'm sorry, we don't need to talk no more. It's not
Hmm.
about that.
Yeah.
Uh, no.
And now the way the world is that their encouraging way. Yeah, I mean that's society itself puts it out there like it's okay, and it's not.
If you have morals, definitely, but a lot get, and a lot of times you got to watch it because what you tell your kids, you got to be doing it because they see you.
No. Said it's a parent situation like throughout the years, like the parenting now has gotten soft, and we don't have a marriage to look to. Now people have no morals. Now they got the OnlyFans doing porn. I don't have an OnlyFans page. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't. That's above my pay grade, but I don't. But we have to start, and I mean, and it's cool when you have, say, kids who've been brought up They may be in the church who know the difference in what's wrong, right? But ain't nothing wrong with you kicking that knowledge to your friends, because some of them don't know. They ain't never. So ain't no sense in let me pull you. You too smart. You too such a beautiful person. Don't do this to yourself. Friend,
Yeah.
yeah, if I'm a friend, I'm gonna talk to you like that. But see, I you know, because sometimes you got to realize they don't know no better. This is what you been taught. We don't know what all kids that done been through the system, then dealt with and whatnot. Their reality is something totally different. So no, I'm not gonna judge, but I would try to sell you on something different.
Yeah. That is true.
And unfortunately, when it comes to parenting, if you want to have some halfway decent for your kids, you got to go to work. You got some parents are working two jobs to make sure that the kids have some of their wants, all of their needs, food, lights, and this and so. So I might not be able to give it to you 100% because daddy done checked out. He ain't in the picture. So we got to work together. But you got to steady feed it to them kids. This is the family. We are one unit, one for one. We don't turn our back on each other. You got to start with the groundbreaking things. Then I can't sit there and hold your hand and walk you through everything. So now but I got to tell you and put you on game and tell you, watch out for your sisters, watch out for you,
Mhm.
watch out for each other. And this is not right.
Right.
But you can't, my mother, you know, you got three or four kids at home, she got to go to work. Welfare ain't gonna take care of you like that. So I can't give it to you all. And you can't blame because you don't know when you starting off, and especially I'm going to church. The Bible says this, that, and the other. I get a husband, but he don't know how to be a husband. And people don't.
You still have to pick the right one.
Right, because I see so many, and then unfortunately, even with a lot of the females in the church, they've been ran and taught one way and not to have feelings and not to explore and know yourself. But so they 19, 20,
Hmm.
21 get married. You ain't experienced nothing. So I'm just gonna be as delicate as I possibly can. Let's just say that's what you was brought up with. That's what you was taught, and you trying to follow it. 9 times out of 10, a lot of the churches like to link you up with somebody already in their church. They on the same accord, so they think. You get with somebody and y'all are not compatible in certain areas, then the just well, that's all right. You said yeah to the wrong one, and they wasn't ready. I met a brother years ago, and he was brought up in church. He's tried to do everything right. They get married, they get out on their own, they young. And what he do? Come home from work and he catch her in there getting her back blowed out. That messed him up for dang near the rest of his life. He don't trust women, this, that, and that. Y'all wasn't really. Y'all probably should have never linked up. Y'all never should. Y'all trying to do the right thing, but y'all was doing it for the wrong reasons. And then you realize, it ain't gonna work with her. It ain't gonna work with him. I mean, in the real world, that is what happens. Um, you know,
Yeah. um, that's right, Tanya. It needs to be equally yoked. And not to say everybody's going to be compatible, but at least have some type of compatible ways and even compromise. Um, because I think we talked about it before. Everybody's raised differently, so you coming from two different backgrounds, and y'all got to learn how to work together. Let me see. Let me see. Kids raising kids. They don't look at where is the marriage level. Not because he's handsome, got money. He is going to be there for you. He is going to be a man and not a boy. Yeah.
A lot of our men don't know what it is to be a man. They they are boys. They are boys.
Hmm. She said, can't depend on the system. Some live go the system. That is because he wasn't taught. Let God choose ye this day. Okay. And yeah, when you was talking about the church and stuff, she was like, she don't trust that either. Reality Check said, yes, but I was a product of a dad who worked all the time and he had four daughters. He made six figures. I wanted my dad more, not just a
Yeah,
provider.
yeah.
And
Because
a lot too.
you have to even that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to even that out. And sometimes, yeah, you here making all this money. Money do not make people happy. And you have children, so you're at work all the time. You're not helping the wife to
Hmm.
the level that you should with the kids. If you
Right.
got daughters, you're not showing them, yeah, a man's supposed to be able to go out and work and provide for his family, but he got to also have time. It has to be equally allotted time for the family. The
Hmm.
wife need time for her and him to build and keep their relationship strengthened, and the children need to have some bonding time as well.
Yeah. I think especially when a person is when they know they got a family and they know they got to provide, they don't look at that aspect of it. They look at I gotta provide and not really understanding like I need to spend that time because it's not about money and what all you could do. Sometimes they just need that love. They need that communication.
That's
They need that from their parent. And a lot of them don't see that until it's too late. Then they
that's it.
regret it.
Right.
You know,
What did I do wrong?
I
I
wish I
tell
didn't have to. I wish I didn't work as much. I wish I would have spent more time or even go on vacations with my kids even more. You know.
right. And every but live within your means.
Yeah.
Greed to get you too. Greed to get you how you out there. Live within your means. Why? Just
Thank
because
you,
somebody say
Drea.
we can afford this,
Yeah.
uh, don't mean we need to go for that. Cause I don't want to be a prisoner to a house that I gotta work every moment I can to you paying for something you don't even enjoy.
Hmm.
When I can get a house that don't cost as much, where I can evenly, I make enough I can pay my bills, but I still can spend time with my family.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is. I think a lot of them needs to look at it like that because I've known a lot of people that look at it that has worked and worked and worked and worked and worked and realize that's they should have took more time. So
yeah, that's what most people's biggest regret.
yeah, and because it matters a whole lot. It affects the children in a way. So um, with them not having that relationship, or you see a lot of them who their family, you know, even though the mom's there and they got a relationship with the mom because she's there more than the father is, you know, they say, oh, well, the father's not in the house. Sometimes the father is in the house and you still don't have that bond with the father. They
Right.
don't have that with the father. So it just depends on each situation. My grandparents grew up poor, 13 children, but they sacrificed. Yeah. What my dad learned was sacrifice. That's what I learned too. Domino. It is. It's a domino effect. Yeah. She said her grandparents grew up poor. They had 13 children, but they sacrificed. And that's what her dad did. He learned, he was, you know, he sacrificed too. And she did too. And it is a domino effect because that's what you see. And you pick up on that. Like, this is what I got to do. I got to work all the time. Your children by
Yeah.
myself. Yeah. She said she had to learn was teach her children about herself so that they knew that she was a human too. That's true.
Yeah. It's like, hold on. And it's okay to realize I need to change this. We can break changes. We
Yeah.
can break we can break these changes. We can rewrite the ending of the story. This don't have to be it.
Yeah.
And sometimes to make change, it's not just you can do overnight. Sometimes it takes time. Bear with me, work with me.
That's true. That is true. So, yep. So that's not bad. So I'll save the next topic for next time.
I enjoyed today's topic, and we had a lot of good feedback. I think
We
I
did.
enjoyed it.
I appreciate it. We did get some feedback this time. It was really good this time. Um, I just let Riri know I share it next time because I know she wanted me to, but I'll let her know. Maybe
Mm,
she can look at it next time then. Who knows?
okay.
So yeah, that's true. So we learned a lot of new things. Don't be sleeping around. Think highly of yourself. Think about yourself. Um, not of who's out here, what they have in their pants, even if it's something that you're dealing with, that you're suffering from, just try to work on yourself, love yourself. When
That's
you
it.
love yourself, a lot of that would change.
Definitely.
Um, you deserve better instead of because that's all a half of them want to do anyway is just sleep around. So you deserve better. Find your person. It might not be easy, especially nowadays. It's hard to find somebody nowadays, but try
Find
to find your
yourself,
person.
find yourself and love.
Yeah.
That helps you in right person because
Mhm.
you're not tired and operating from a place of loving yourself first, not operating out of fear that nobody's gonna.
Your phone breaking up. You sound like a little
Oh,
robot.
oh, I tell you, if you reset first and
Is it?
pour all and as much as you can into yourself, then and instead of operating out of fear,
Yeah.
you get better results.
Mm-hmm. You do. You get better results when you do that.
Sorry about the robot.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Larry Hart Jr. Make sure you
Hi,
put that
Junior.
junior on
Hi, Junior.
there. The topic was, is it cool for women to sleep with a lot of men like men do? That was our topic for tonight. Did you want to get on and say something? You want to leave a comment and say something? We got like 8 minutes left. When you come in, hit the like button, subscribe if you have not subscribed, please, and share the video out if you are able to. Mr. Hart Jr., you got a comment? You want to leave a comment for us? Um, I will say I know a few men that sleeps around. I know a few, maybe one or two women, but um, younger women. We past 40 now, so I hope ain't nobody past 40 doing all that extra. Um, but yeah, I know a few men that does that and don't have a problem with doing that at all. Do you know any, Natalie?
Yeah, and it's different age categories. A lot of them are menopausal. They don't say men have that, but midlife crisis. They are they're trying to feel themselves. They want to think, I still got it. I can give that. And that is why the fear of getting old. I don't know that. I'm assuming that that has a lot to do with, especially from a man's point of view. Or like I said, their ego is they move way different. But yeah, plus nowadays a lot of them can do it easier because if they have the funds.
Yeah.
So they thinking that to them they looking good. I done pulled this bad shorty, but you ain't said that you had to come up off a grip for. This is not somebody that you're in a meaningful relationship with. This is somebody that you just, you know. But nowadays too, with women, you got women making more money and this, that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
See, I said it ain't tricking if you got it. There's a lot of tricking going on.
That's what they used to say. It ain't tricking if you got it. He said, "Nah, I'll catch you on the next one." Alrighty, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. This was a good one.
Yeah. Yep, just go back and rewatch it. You could get caught up on it. You got time to.
Hit us with some comments if you feel like it too.
Yeah. She said she think it's an equal playing field.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely I think it is. I really think it is. She gave the thumbs up.
All righty.
Alrighty. So this is it for today. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you for leaving a comment. Thank you for, just participating, just joining us on this. We love to get feedback from everybody on how they feel about it and their opinion on it. So thank you all for just even participating and leaving a comment today. Um, Tune in next Tuesday at 8 o'clock. I gotta finish posting my video on my vegan food. I will do that. It's supposed to be in before the actual live, but like I said, I was moving kind of slow. Thanks, Reality Checks, for always coming in. Thanks for your support always. And just everybody have a good evening. Thank you, Natalie, for always joining me. And everybody have a great night. And we'll see you next Tuesday. Y'all be seeing me post my detox videos and stuff like that. I'm gonna get that posted. I gotta just take the time out so I could do it.
All righty.
And y'all have a great weekend. And see y'all Tuesday.
All right. Bye. Bye, Reality Check. Larry, RJ, Keita.
Miss Love, if she's still on there, I don't even know if she done got off. Tanya's gone.
Tanya's gone. Okay.
And I think Susanna's gone too. So
All righty. Well, until next time.
till next time, see y'all later.
Bye bye. Call you back, Keita.